Hi student, last class I thought Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's rule. So with help of Ohm's law, we find the potential difference and the current resistance. So Ohm's law is applicable only for small circuit. For complicated circuit, we using Kirchhoff's first rule and second rule. With help of Kirchhoff's rule, we find the potential difference being current I and resistance R. So again, I am going to teach Wheatstone bridge. So Wheatstone bridge is the applications of Kirchhoff's rule. So with help of Wheatstone bridge, we find the unknown resistance R. So consider a simple circuit. So A, B, C, D. So resistor P, Q, R, S. So in between the junction B, D, connecting galvanometer G. So with help of galvanometer, we can identify and measure the small amount of current. Then in between the junction A and C, connecting cell, its EMF Z. So current I flowing through the circuit I. At a point at a junction A, current split up into I1 current entering the point P and I2 current entering the point R. Then I3 current leaving the point B. So I4 point leaving the current C. So applying the Kirchhoff first rule at a junction B. At junction B, applying Kirchhoff first rule. So Kirchhoff first rule state that algebraic sum of current meets at junction of point is equal to 0. That is, current entering the junction taken as positive, leaving the junction taken as negative. At junction B, current entering current I1 and then leaving the current I2 and I3. I3 and Ig. So Ig represent current flowing through the galvanometer. So Ig and I3 taken as negative 0 equal to 0. Then applying Kirchhoff first rule or current rule at junction D. At junction D, here current entering current I2. So I2 is taken as positive. Then Ig current entering. So Ig is taken as positive. Then I4 current is leaving. I4 current is leaving. Then I4 is equal to 0. I4 is taken as negative. Then applying Kirchhoff voltage rule, that is second rule near circuit A, B, D, A. A, B, D, A. So Kirchhoff's second rule states that algebraic sum of the product of current and resistance. So here in between the A, B, I1P current and resistance, and then B and D, IgG, IgG, then in between A and D, I2R, I2R. Here current is clockwise direction. So I1 is clockwise, IgG is clockwise. So plus, both are positive. Then I2R is anti-clockwise direction is taken as negative is equal to 0. Then applying Kirchhoff voltage rule at junction A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A. So I1P, I3Q. So I1P, I3Q is a clockwise direction is taken as positive. I1P plus I3Q. Then I2R and I4 S in anti-clockwise direction is taken as negative. So minus I2R minus I4S is equal to 0. At a junction B and D, potential is equal. That is, the current is not flowing through the circuit. That is, galvanometric current Ig is equal to 0. Substitute this value in this equation. Here Ig equal to 0. So finally I1 is equal to I3. Here Ig equal to 0. Then I3 is equal to I4. Here IgG is equal to 0. So I1P equal to I2R. I1P is equal to I2R. So divided this equation, substitute this value in this equation. Rearrange this equation. I1P plus I3Q entering current is equal to I2R plus I4S. So substitute I1 equal to I3, I2 equal to I4. So finally I1P plus I1Q is equal to I2R plus I2S. So divided this equation by I1P and I2R. So here I1P then I1P by I2R then I2R. So here I1P cancel, I1 cancel, I2R cancel, I2 cancel. So finally 1 plus Q by P is equal to 1 plus S by R. So 1 cancel. So finally Q by P is equal to S by R. P by Q is equal to R by S. We know the P, Q, R value. We will find the resistance S value. Thank you, student.